Hi everybody. So how do you do the calculations? To do the calculations, you have this formula. The diameter at whatever time you're doing the calculation at, minus the initial diameter, meaning the distance of that water ring at the very, very start, divided by the initial diameter, and then you would multiply that value by 100 to get the answer as a percentage. What you're calculating is the percent change in diameter for that water ring. We're trying to see how that water ring gets bigger over time or how it doesn't get bigger over time. So for my first apple cube, I had that it had a diameter measuring 16 millimeters. So I need to know what that initial measurement is. Then I also had a for my cube that was in the salt, its initial measurement was 19 millimeters. So that's something that I need to know too. So this is no salt, and this one is salt. I have that information recorded in my data table. Now I need to calculate the percent change in diameter at the very start. And so I'm going to take for my cube that was sitting in the salt, its diameter at time 0 was 19. I'm going to subtract from that the initial diameter, which is 19, divide that by 19, and multiply that answer by 100. I know that 19 minus 19 is 0, and 0 divided by anything is 0, and when you multiply 0 by 100, you get 0. So the percent change in diameter at the very, very start is 0%, and that actually makes a lot of sense. There should be no change in the diameter at the very, very start of the experiment. But then, as the experiment went on, I know that for my apple cube that had been sitting in the salt, at a particular time, the diameter of the water ring was actually 24 millimeters. So if I need to see what the percent change in that one is, what I'll do is I'll take the diameter at the time, which would be 24, subtract from that the initial diameter, which is 19, divide that answer by 19, which was the initial diameter, and then I'll take that and I will multiply by 100, and then I'll get an answer. That answer is my percent change. Let me calculate it. So, gotta find the right tool. There it is. So 24 minus 19. Divide that by 19 because that was my initial diameter. Multiply that by 100 and I have 26.3. So this water ring is actually making the apple cube appear 26.3% larger than it was at the very start. All right, so this is just an example of how you would use this equation to do these calculations. You do need to make calculations for all of your different measurements of your food cubes in the salt and in the no salt. And if you have questions while you're working on the calculations, please let me know how I can help you.